is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today is going to be a camping video, and by camping we're going to be cold camping. So it's going to get below 30 degrees tonight. We're probably going to be around 25 degrees tonight. We've got Justin, Ben, Jaron, Cannon, Mitchell, and myself. So we got about 6 of us tonight, at least. Maybe another, there might be one extra one, we'll see. The truck is very loaded down. I've got extra goodies for Cannon, so I've got a power station for him, an awning for him, a LightRanger for him, and a box for him. So I can't wait to get that stuff out of the truck because it's very full. Couple new things I'll be showing you today product-wise is going to be some new products by Devos Outdoors, new LightRanger bag, which the bag is prime. I tore the old bag throwing it in and out of the bed of the truck. This new bag, I don't think I'll have an issue with it. Plus, you can store at least 2 LightRangers in it at one time. I believe you can even squeeze 3 in there, which is really, really nice. I have a new power station by Geneverse to show you. I'll be using that to power my heated blanket tonight, and we'll see how it does. It's a 1200 watt unit. It's got a flashlight, outlets, all sorts of fun stuff, obviously. But yeah, Mitchell and I are going to hit the road, go meet up with Justin and Ben. They're about 30 minutes away from us, and then we'll go link up with Jaron, Cannon, and just go from there. Let's go.
I tripped and fell when I was trying to fake dance.
What is that radio? So I think for the first time ever, this is the one and only time we've ever had to stop at a gas station, and I didn't have to get gas because I got gas earlier today. Mitchell has to get gas, and then we're gonna hit the road. Oh, we're so late. Justin, Ben, we're coming. All right, so I am now with Justin and Ben. They patiently waited in a parking lot for quite a while. Mitchell is ahead of us at Conifer, the King Supers, getting some food. He's gonna make some fajitas. Of course, he always makes fajitas when we go camping, so it's only right. We are on 285 now, headed towards camp. We have some GPS locations. It says 2.5 hours, but that also is like factoring in like 10 miles an hour on a dirt road, which I'm not gonna hit 10 miles an hour on a dirt road, so just let her eat. So hopefully we're about 2 hours or an hour and a half away. I guess we'll see. All right, I hope you enjoyed those rollers of Justin and Ben and their clean rigs. We are about 2 hours and 10 minutes away from the coordinates that Cannon sent us for the camp spot. They are there now. They're setting up camp. I think, again, that it's considering that we're going to go like 10 or 15 miles an hour on this dirt road. So it's saying about 2 hours and 10 minutes until we get there. We're not going to go 10 or 15 miles an hour on the dirt road. So I think we're going to beat the arrival time of 6:15 by a decent amount. But let's see. GPS says we'll be there at 6:15. Let's see what time we actually get there. Race truck. All right, GPS is still saying 6:15. We're stopping to fill up real quick, use the bathroom, and then back on the road. Let's see if we can still beat it though. We are gassed up, potty braked out, and back on the road. It now says 6:28. I think we can still beat 6:15.
Can't wait for this bullshit to be done.
We shall see. Well, I'm basically staring at the sun. But there's construction on 285, which sucks because you have to go 285 to Highway 9 to 24 back to where you were, right? Or you could have just gone straight through 285. You jump back onto 285, basically do a whole loop around, which sucks. It adds a lot of time and a lot of distance, but we're back on 285. We'll be turning onto, looks like County Road 307 here in about 3 miles, then we'll be hitting dirt finally. Again. 3.2 miles till we hit dirt and start drinking. But, turn them off for a second. Once we hit dirt, it should be pretty quick. It says we're about 16 miles away. Again, it says 6:28. I think we'll get there by like 6, even waiting for Mitchell. So, should be fine. Sun's supposed to set at about 6:28. We're at about 9,300 feet. Should be a good night. I guess we'll see. All right, so I think even though we stopped for gas, went to the bathroom, talked a little bit when we hit dirt, I think we're still gonna beat that original 625. Now we were mobbing the dirt road.
Well, I only had to go 120 on the road and 70 off road, but I caught you guys.
Mitchell just caught up to us.
I knew it was gonna happen too.
We are about a mile away from camp, so I think we're gonna beat this original time. It's now 6:10. Well, we thought the views on the road driving to camp were amazing. Check these out. I'll put them right here. Now, those are really pretty, but check out this other view that we found rolling into camp. It's insane. I hope the view at camp is just as good. I'll let you guys know. We thought the views coming to the campsite were amazing. Look at this. Sheesh, golden hour. All right, Cannon did a good job picking out a campsite. Look at this view. And it gets even better that way. All right, so Garmin says it's gonna be about 30, 32 degrees tonight. We'll see how cold it gets. We have a little bit of wind coverage from the trees over here, but yeah, really, really pretty spot. I'm gonna start setting up camp and give Cannon all his stuff so I can get it out of my damn truck.
I guess you guys think I'm poor. I mean, give me all this free stuff.
I gotta help the homies out. My tent is all set up, heated blankets in there. I've got the heated blanket cord running out of the tent. You guys can kind of see it here into the cab where I'm testing out the Geneverse 1200 watt Pro. So the I think it's Geneverse Home One Pro. So we'll see how it works tonight. Powering that heated blanket. Heated blanket's gonna draw a lot of power. I'm interested to see how this thing does. So I finally got all of Cannon's stuff that I brought for him out of the truck.
This isn't everything.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, but those don't work right now.
Yeah, Cannon, that needs sun, dude. So he's got, let's see, 2 100 watt solar panels. He's got a new 1000 watt Genearc unit that rebranded as Geneverse.
Which we're about to run a heated blanket off of tonight.
Yes, sir. He got a awning for his tent. He got the large decked box because he just bought a deck system. So figured I'd hook him up with that. I think, is that it? I feel like there was something else.
The LightRanger.
Oh yeah, the thing we're using for light. So he got the LightRanger today too, because every time I camp with one, he says how cool they are, so I gave him one today. Now he can use on all of his camping trips. He camps more than I do. I try to get out almost every weekend, but he actually does get out every weekend. So I figured this would be a good thing for him to be able to use. I have the new version over here. This one is USB-C charging. They have covers for them now, so you can actually make them red lights. They don't hurt your eyes, they're not as hard in your eyes. But that's the only real change, is it's USB-C charging. You could have the covers on there. I'll have to show you the new product tomorrow when it's light out, so you guys can actually see it like clearly. But basically you can put 2 or 3, maybe even 4 of the LightRangers in this new carrying case, and it's a lot more rugged. The old carrying case, when I'm throwing it in and out of my truck, I tore through it. This one's a lot more rugged, and you can fit more LightRangers in there. So it'll be better for camping and taking in and out of the truck. Let's go see what these guys are cooking.
Heard that, right?
Yeah.
So if you've ever camped with Mitchell Blaze Off Road, anytime he camps, he makes fajitas. Every single time,
I think I've perfected
without fail. With how many times you cooked them, I would hope so.
Well, when you only camp once every 3 months.
Whoa. That's because I'm busy working.
Yeah.
Running a company and whatnot. Ooh.
You have to start cooking then.
You got to bring something to the table, right?
I bring lights and all sorts of
Yeah,
stuff.
actually, I don't mind.
Just keep giving us free stuff.
Well, right?
Keep giving us free goodies.
I'm just asking for
We will
camping.
give real feedback to these companies too. For
Oh, yeah.
example, this stripper pole light is great. It's
Mitchell
great.
got a Devos.
I love
Cannon
it.
got a Devos.
Everybody getting a Devos.
I want to buy another
Everybody-
one now.
Everybody's gonna have a
Why
Devos.
don't you be Oprah and just start throwing Devos off the top of your truck?
And you'll be shitting off the top of your
If you get another one, you'll like the carrying bag that I'll show you
Get
tomorrow.
a paper towel.
These are bomb.
No, that's fine.
It was
She's letting you better.
funny.
Solid 8.3 out of 10.
Fuck y'all eat so much.
Nice job, sir.
I don't know that that's
Fuck it.
not good
We gotta
enough.
do it. We gotta do it.
I need
Well, I also didn't put cheese and sour cream on it, so
Well, what the fuck? There's also chalup. More evenly.
I really wish we ate better when we're camping.
I know. These fajitas and strombolis are just not it.
Not
worse.
This is like better than I eat at home. Alright guys, so one of the products I was going to show you, and I wanted to show these guys, is the Devos 120-inch projector screen. And I got a projector on Prime deals. It's like a $500 projector I got for 180 bucks. This thing is so clear. This is great. We get to watch movies on a 120-inch screen around a campfire.
Go on. There is no escape, is there? There you go.
Look at that. It's just so cool.
Now, we have made some left and right turns.
How cool is this?
You know what I'm thinking?
Yes.
I think I'd be
Mr.
watching
Willman has
a
provided
movie
us with
on a
backup
120
car
screen
because he assumes
with a fire
that
at camp.
after
I want to do this.
There's shit like this in Kansas.
In Kansas?
Come on, Clarkson.
What the fuck?
We're ready for that.
businessman's car, my arse.
Alright guys, we finished an episode of Top Gear, or Grand Tour now. It was absolutely hilarious. This Devos Outdoors 120-inch screen is amazing. The projector I got on Amazon Prime, fantastic, super crisp. It looks like we're watching on TV. Now we're watching role models. I think after this, we'll probably go to bed. It's probably about 35 degrees or so. So it's gonna be chilly. I'm gonna put my heated blanket inside my sleeping bag. Turn that on before we go to bed. Tomorrow morning I'll show you guys the Devos LightRanger, the new carrier. I feel like I'm in witness protection or something. There you go. I'll show you the new LightRanger carrying bag, as well as the new Geneverse HomePower Pro, I believe it's called. It's basically the Pro version. It's their 1200 watt unit. I'm going to use that to run the heated blanket all night tonight, see how it does. I also have their standard HomePower One 1000 watt unit running the projector, my laptop, and charging something else down there. I think somebody's phone or something. If the 1200 watt unit doesn't cut out or cut it, we're going to put on the 1000 watt unit to run my blanket, because it is getting cold, and it's getting cold fast. It's not even 11 o'clock, so it'll get cold. But we're going to watch this movie and finish out the night. Alright, y'all. It's about 12:45 in the morning right now. We got to watch the Grand Tour, absolutely hilarious. We got to watch role models, hilarious. I now have my 2-person heated blanket being powered by the Geneverse HomePower One Pro. So the 1200 watt unit. We'll see how it does. It's about 35. It's probably about 30 degrees out. We'll see how well the battery does tonight. This blanket, since it's so big, was drawing like 200 watts to heat up. We'll see what it draws tomorrow, but we'll check out, see what that's at. The Devos 120-inch screen was amazing tonight. The projector I got on Prime was amazing. It looked like watching a TV. The whole campsite's lit up by the Devos Outdoors LightRangers. If you guys want one, it'll be in the link tree in the description below. But we're getting all into bed. I'll see y'all in the morning, show you the views, show you what's for breakfast, and I'll get to show you that LightRanger case by Devos, their new rugged case. You don't have to worry about tearing your cover anymore. See you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I slept pretty well last night. My watch says it's 27 degrees. I was super hot. So that Geneverse HomePower One Pro powered my 2-person heated blanket all night. It was probably 7 or 8 hours. And it's at almost 60%. If I would have set up a solar panel, so that, because right now it's 8:40, so if the sun's rising at like 6 or 6:30, even 7, it would have been charging for the last almost 2 hours. That thing charges insanely fast because those solar panels are 200 watts each. I bet you that thing would be at like 75% running this heated blanket all night long. When I first turned it on, this blanket was pulling like 240 watts of power. So I ran this thing all night and it's still at like 60% without any charging, any solar, anything. That's pretty nuts. To give you guys a better idea of like a single person for cold camping, because this heated blanket is huge and it draws a lot of power. I gave Kenan my Genarch before they rebranded 1000 watt unit, which is now the Geneverse 1000 watt unit, and he used it for a throw heated blanket. So it's a single person heated blanket all night long, and his is at 80%. So winter camping with these things is gonna be fun. I'll bring solar, or I'll get a little bit smaller of a heated blanket for just myself. This one's more so for Mackenzie and I, but I'll get a smaller one, and then we'll be able to go a couple days winter camping. Should be good. If you guys are looking for a power station, I highly recommend these ones. I've been very impressed with them. I'll show you both of them in a second, as well as the Devos LightRanger carrying case that just came out. And then the filters you can put on the lights now so that you can have red, orange, or yellow, so they're a little bit less harsh on your eyes at camp. I'm going to pack up all my stuff, and then I think the guys out there are making coffee and breakfast. And then we'll hit the road. Movie night was great. I knew it was going to be cool, but I didn't know it was going to be that cool. We ended up watching 2 movies last night, so that was awesome. Devos, your products are awesome. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go have breakfast. See what they got. Alright, as you guys saw, breakfast was delicious. I feel like we eat really, really good when we go camping, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Jaron, appreciate you cooking. Mitch, thanks for cooking. This is one of the products I wanted to show you guys. So this is the Geneverse HomePower One Pro, right? So it's a 1200 watt hour, 1200 watt power station. You've got the 3 AC plugs here. You've got 2 USB-C up to 100 plugs here. 2 USB-A 18 watts here. And then a light. So this thing at night is actually really bright. So you've got mode 1, which is on, mode 2, which is brighter, and then mode 3, which is a strobe effect in case you need to get someone's attention. The display is really nice. It's got your overall display of battery power. I don't know if you guys can see it on here or not, but it's got the battery percentage on there, and then when you have it powering things, it'll tell you exactly how much it's drawing and an estimate of if it kept drawing that much power, how much longer the unit will last. Now I have their regular 1000 watt as well, and this thing, it is bigger, but I mean, it ran my 2-person heated blanket all night last night for 8 hours. No solar attached to it. It does have, you have the option of 2 200 watt solar panels. If I were to put one of those out, I'd probably be at 75%. That's the whole cool feature of this unit, is it charges really, really fast and it dies fairly slow, so that's good. But for it to be at 54% after powering that thing was drawing anywhere from 150 to 250 watts at any given time last night, and it ran it for 8 hours, and I could go a full another night with it. Like, winter camping must right here. I'll obviously have the solar when I go like cold camping. Last night was like 32, so it wasn't terrible. But yeah, definitely something you should check out if you're going to be looking into power sources. I highly recommend this company. I've had nothing but good luck with them. My smaller unit, my 1000 watt, has been amazing as well. I've used that thing probably 10-15 times, and I've never had an issue with that as well. There's a bee chasing me. Get away. But yeah, that's the power station. Let's dive into the Devos LightRanger bag, the new one. All right, you guys saw the Geneverse HomePower One Pro. Here is the new Devos LightRanger carrying bag. So it's a lot thicker than the old one was. It's got a pouch for your solar panels. I have one in there right now. I'll probably throw another 1 or 2 in there. I've got 2 LightRangers in here. It's got a nice divider so these don't hit against each other when you're wheeling. You can see one has one of their new red covers on it and one does not. That way I can have red light when I'm camping and it's not as harsh on my eyes. But yeah, this thing is honestly like 100 times better than the old one that only held one. This one's just so much more durable, so much thicker and nicer. It holds the solar panel, it holds your charger cords. I've seen it's either 3 or 4 LightRangers put into one of these, and you can basically take the LightRanger off of the pole, set it here, and then squeeze another one of the poles inside here. Pretty cool. It makes carrying these things a lot easier, because I used to have to carry 2 different bags, 2 different ones, and the bags were a little thinner, so they tore. These ones, this thing is durable. I'm not worried about tearing this thing. But yeah, those are a couple of new products I wanted to show you guys. I'm probably gonna head out here in just a minute, but really, really good night camping. Movie night was a complete success. This bee will not leave me alone. Jeez. Movie night was an absolute success. We had a blast. Grand Tour, hilarious. I love those guys. I wish Top Gear didn't change, but you know, Grand Tour, they've done a great job with it, so yeah. All right, so there you go. That basically sums up this camping trip. We had a great dinner, great breakfast. We got to watch movies on a 120-inch screen. You guys saw some cool new products, products that I really, really like, especially that 120-inch Devos outdoor screen. That thing's amazing. As well as the new LightRanger carrier, the USB-C charging, which is really nice, and then obviously the Geneverse HomePower One Pro. If you have any questions, comments, concerns on anything, leave them down in the comments below. I'll put my link tree in the description of this video. Go ahead, swipe through there, see what's on there, and then promo code TheDarkYota will work on most things on all of those sites. Until next time, peace.